Hi everyone, I'm Seth. I recently shared that my landlord sat me down and told me that I needed to leave because I don't read the Bible, I don't spend time with God, and I don't pray. But she basically wants to kick me out because I'm transgender, as this is not the first time she's threatened to kick me out. Back in 2023, when I came out openly as a transgender man, she threatened to kick me out if I started tea. Obviously, this is against the law, and she's not allowed to do this. I've been living with them for the last couple of years, and the situation has just worsened, especially when I came out as a transgender man. They do conversion therapy on me, which has impacted my mental health in such a bad way, and which pretty much led me away from God instead of towards God. I'm now an ex Christian because of it. They continue to gaslight me, Bible bash me, emotionally abuse me, and manipulate me as they are nasty as I believe. And I really fear for my safety. While she cannot immediately kick me out as I have rights, I have been trying to get out of the situation for some time. I have just not shared openly about it, but I am now sharing openly about it. I have been unemployed since 2020, and it has been very difficult to find work. I have tried to get into content creation, and while it's early days, I am desperately in need of some form of regular income so I can get out of the situation and move to an environment where I, as a transgender man and an autistic individual, am safe. Recently, I opened commissions slash services, and I just want to make this video and openly ask for help. If you know of a company or somebody who needs somebody like me, please send me a message. I am in desperate need of a job. I am skilled with background remover. I know how to use Canva Pro. I edit videos. I am learning how to edit podcasts, which you can hear. I have a pretty good portfolio with that. I also have a gaming channel. If you want to know about that, you can DM me. I haven't been active on that for some time, but I do have a good portfolio. I am asking to be given a chance to work as a freelancer in any area with regards to technology, whether it's background remover, video editing, podcasting, editing, anything where I'm able to get a certain amount of income and able to get a decent place and live the life I want to live in peace. I just want to live my life in peace. Um, there is a monthly goal which you can check out that gives you an idea of what I need for rent and things like that. It's not it's a beginner's goal. I do want to achieve more than that. Um, but yes, I'm gonna do another video. Landlords have tried to change my identity, and I really want to speak out about that. No amount of conversion therapy will change me. It will lead me away from God, which it will cause me to have more meltdowns as an autistic person. And what's funny is they say, oh, well, my autism is getting worse. No, my autism is not getting worse. Conversion therapy is affecting my mental health badly. They did name me, they misgender me. I've asked them not to read the Bible to me. They read the Bible to me. I've asked them not to talk to me about God. They talk to me about God. They pretty much, put boundaries in place where I must read the Bible, I must pray, I must talk to God. I must spend time with God. Um, I'm just thinking now. Talking and praying is the same thing. But anyways, and I'm not laughing because I think it's funny. I'm laughing because I'm stimming. Okay. And when I don't do that, they threaten me. And so this is really a situation of safety. At the moment they can't immediately kick me out. Have been trying to work towards leaving the situation, which is why I'm trying to get into content creation. Even considering digital marketing. I'm still have to learn about that. I just want a job. I just want a job. Okay, I'm autistic. I've been unemployed for so long, and that bothers me. I realize I can't just work any job, and I accept that, but I can work. Um, I feel very alone in the situation. I have nobody to turn to. I have no friends in real life due to a lot of reasons, including being autistic. And I was part of a church community, which I'm no longer a part of. As you may know, some of my story, I was banned from the church back in 2023 when I came out as a transgender man. Um, so I pretty much have myself only. I can only save myself, and so this is why I'm doing these videos. So you can get an idea of the situation, how serious the situation is. And I've been trying since last year to get some form of regular income by creating content online. And it's just, it hasn't been going so well. I haven't received any income yet. Um, and that's frustrating because I really, really need to leave the situation. That being said, really, really just ask everyone who's watching this to share this to transgender and autistic friendly people who have any kind of work for me. I'm willing to do anything where I'm able to rent my own place and get away from the situation and be safe. Because this is not a safe situation, especially emotionally. Um, Hold on. Didn't want to cry on camera. um, okay. And it's just been too long. It's been so many years of this, and I can't deal with it anymore. Um, Nobody has the right to threaten you. Nobody has the right to kick you out because you are trans. Nobody has the right to force you to pray. Nobody has the right to force you to read the Bible. Nobody has the right to force you to spend time with God. Nobody has the right to force you to be a Christian, especially these kind of I don't even know what to call these kind of questions, who supposedly, proclaim the love of Christ, nobody has that right, and that is not okay. Nobody has the right to use your autism against you. Nobody has the right to misgender you. Nobody has the right to dead name you. And doing those things impacts people. As I mentioned, my landlord loves to say my autism is getting worse. No, conversion therapy is impacting me in a very bad way. My autism is not getting worse. I am actually improving in a lot of ways, including doing this video. As a spiritual abuse survivor, I'm also improving. I've been so afraid to speak out. I've been silent. Um, and so here I am speaking out. Here I am reaching for help. I don't just want a donation, I want a job. So I'm stable, so I can go into a community where it is affirming, where there are people that will have my back. Because a lot of activities, LGBT activities, are not even in my area. They're more in town area, which is a place that I really want to move to. So yes, This is me reaching out to you. It is a very bold move of me. I'm very scared of, the response. But if you see this, I ask you for help to help me find any kind of work. I ask you to support me with thoughts and encouragements, because this is a very tricky situation, a very complicated situation. As I shared, they can't just kick me out, but at the same time, I don't want to stay here anymore. And I cannot stay here anymore. She's basically, put boundaries in place. And if I don't live up to those boundaries, boundaries include, read the Bible, pray to God, the fact is that they want me to believe what they believe, and they believe I'm a woman. They believe God made me a woman, and I'm none of that. And so they believe that if I read the Bible, which at one point was a special interest of mine, that somehow I will believe I'm a woman. Oh, wow, okay. You know, I'm not a woman. I'm a transgender man. I'm he, him. I am Seth, and thank you for watching.